Pisces, good morning. My name's Clive. You're watching Emery's Tarot. I'll just get the cards of food shuffles while I'm talking. It's a pleasure to be here and do this reading for you. It's cold, hence mm, cold, cold, cold. So let's see what's going on for the sign of Pisces. Angel spirits guides. Past, present, future challenge. Which way this is most likely to go. A direction. I'm getting a redirection for some of you. Here we go. Magician past, present, you've got the hangman. Things here are probably not going according to the plan. I've got the success card in the near future. In the challenge position, I've got the Ace of Pentacles. Direction forward, Nine of Cups, contentment. Wow. Your situation is changing. For some of you, the logistics of where you're living, where you're working are changing. I'm seeing travel here. I'm seeing you've learnt a lot about your situation. Okay, with this magician, you've been absorbing knowledge. Now, whether if this is in work or training for work, I'm kind of getting some kind of success here. A nice job offer, apprenticeship type job. Okay, communication is very, very important to you. This is in work, but it's kind of in a sense of dropping old attitudes with the hangman here. It's like, for example, if you're moving from one company to another, even if it's doing a similar job, different companies have different computer systems, they have different logistics, they have different spreadsheets. So it's kind of like a relearning curve. In a relationship, there's a particular situation with a relationship where you've learned a lot. Okay. You're taking what you've learned and applying it to reality. Wow. And what I mean by that is, you know, watching, see how people react. It's kind of like you've been experimenting with a relationship, a particular one. Okay. Now, whether this is distance or whether they're close by, it doesn't really matter. You've learned an awful lot about this person and the way they react. And it's your energy is changing. It is. Your energy is changing very, very quickly. Right. You do feel that you was a bit manipulated in the past, hence the learning curve. And for whatever reason, I'm kind of getting here, you've decided to take a step back. Whatever your situation, there's some kind of big change here. And what I mean by that is because with this hangman, I'm kind of getting this sacrificial energy. I don't mean you're going to pin somebody to the wall or, nail them. No, 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 no. I don't mean that kind of sacrifice. I mean this sacrificial thing could mean giving up a long regarded ideal. It could mean, well, I'm kind of getting for a lot of you. It means giving up a lifestyle. Hmm. Some of you will be dealing with the authorities where travel's concerned. This is anything from governments to just getting guidance to applying for visas, booking flights, dealing with the authorities. Okay, because I am getting here for a couple of you at least, there's long distance involved in this. I'm getting family is high on the priority. Now, perhaps the person you're dealing with okay, has tried to manipulate the situation in their favor because family and because of obligations, etc. But this with this hangman here, and I've got the 10 of cups under this hangman. It's kind of like, you know, I'm picking up a new community actually. This could mean short distance. If you're in America, this could say, for example, be moving from Texas to California, where there's different ideals. With, it's people in different states or in different countries think very differently to what you do. Okay. Mm. It would seem here that I've got the 5 of wands under the 6 of wands here. So there is progress. 6 of wands is a victory. It's eliminating the competition. It's downsizing with regards to a property. Okay. It's also to me in this situation where somebody here is deciding where their loyalties actually lie. Hmm. So if you've been dealing with a player type energy who's been talking or dating to other people, or whether you've been dating other people, this is kind of this narrowing of the field, making choices, figuring out who's the most important person to you at this moment, and there's like a coming together. That's what I'm getting. I'm going from a very controlling energy, a very erratic energy, okay, to a much more stable energy and a much more contented energy. So, this sacrifice is kind of for the greater good. I'm kind of getting here there's communication coming in from somebody who's been silent. And it could well go along the lines of, well, I'm willing to change my lifestyle to be with you. Things have changed. It's very, very convincing energy, this magician. Okay. It's very, very convincing. But because of your wisdom, I'm kind of getting your not entirely falling for it's not that you think this person's an out and out liar, but it's this trust has to be built up again. And you're saying, well, yeah, it's fine saying it, but I kind of want you to prove it. Show me. Sorry, these cards are a bit glary. They're a bit shiny, and if I don't get them right, you can't see them. And there's a lot of detail in these cards. I love these cards, but there's a lot of detail. Hmm. After choices being made, kind of getting that enables focus. See, whatever it is you're giving up or whatever it is they're giving up, there's bound to be some kind of emotional fallout. Okay, where other people's concern. So yeah, there is going to be a certain amount of conflict here, but I'm kind of getting that with patience, time, the right attitude, you can succeed, and calm things down. All right. Because following this 6 of wands, I've got the Ace of Pentacles. This is all about taking things very slowly, taking things very day by day. Okay, it's involving conversations and making plans, but not actually committing till you're sure. This is kind of the proof you're looking for, spiritually, emotionally, and committing. Right. There is the Justice card under that. There's balance being restored. Hmm. So we're going from quite a fast moving energy to a stopped energy, okay, and then putting the foot on the accelerator a lot slower. It's like this is not a drag race, it's an endurance race now. Metaphorically, that's the only way I can explain it. But with this justice card here, dealing with any kind of legalities, if you're waiting for a decision from the courts for any reason, I'm kind of getting there will be a very, very fair decision. You may not get everything you need. You might have to make a few sacrifices or compromises. Okay, this is also a bit of give and take. This is also allowing the universe to do its stuff. It's kind of just letting a free flowing energy coming into this situation. Now, whether it's in work or relationships, it's the energy is the same kind of thing. Maybe you've trained for a specific job. You know, you've been to university, got the training, you're applying for jobs, right? But what I'm getting is no answers for a while. Then all of a sudden, this could well be you have many choices to make because you're going from some of you is going from nothing to like five or six options. Hence, where do you feel you belong? Mm. But I can see an opportunity coming your way, and it's a very, very good opportunity. But the thing is, it involves some kind of authoritative legal issues. This could be anything from travelling to, like I say, dealing with governments, visas, whatever. But there's some kind of authority influence in all of this. It could even be that you're seeking divorce, or somebody you're connected to is seeking divorce or seeking a separation. Mm. In a family unit where you're dealing with family, I'm getting there might be a bit of squabbling over something here. But what I'm seeing is you being kind of the kingpin and being able to calm it down. You're managing to calm the situation down. That's what I'm getting for one of you. Anyway, Nine of Cups coming into a much more contented, very much slower moving energy. All right. So, whatever situation you've been dealing with, whether this is you directly or indirectly through the person you're dealing with, what I'm getting is there's a much slower energy. I'm getting Libra energy here. Well, that's all about making decisions. The Emperor energy in the past, which is all about taking action because it's Aries energy. Let's go, 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 go. Somebody here privately took an action, maybe unbeknown to you. All right. But I'm getting revelations here. Um, I'm getting becoming financially independent for a lot of you. In work, I'm getting some of you setting up your own business, hence the authority dealing with banks, etc., taxes. See what I mean? But yeah, very, very coming into a very, very contented energy. The way might not be clear. There might be a bit of fear here, because, you're kind of walking into the unknown here, but you're not running into it. It's learning to trust your intuition and being more cautious, taking what you've learned and being more cautious. Thanks very much for watching. That's it.